When you came in your junior year at UND, you weren't playing right away. What was your mindset behind that? Were you bummed out?
I actually ended up redshirting my first year, and coming in from JUCO and like getting recruited to be a guy right away and having to make that step was tough at first. But that first year, I got it. I wasn't at the level, especially mentally, and like learning the playbook that the guys that were starting over me had. It didn't feel unfair that year. My second year, it started to kind of feel a little bit unfair at times because I felt like I was ready. I felt like I was the guy, but I was just still being put behind other guys that I just felt like I was better than. I talk to kids that are out there going through that same situation because that's just the way football works. You're gonna ride the bench at one point in your career. And you just gotta stick with it and just make sure you show up every day, be the best you can in practice. And if you get your shot, you're gonna get your shot. If you don't, you don't. But then at least you can look yourself in the mirror and look at that guy and be proud of the guy and be proud of what you do every day. And for me, it actually ended up being like this blowout game my junior year. We were getting blown out by Montana. And, it was like the final minutes of the fourth quarter, and it was kind of like one of those games like, all right, Bakker get in, and I just lit somebody up in those few plays that I got that game. From that moment that coach had faith in me, that just was just one little hurdle that I probably had to go through in his mind. And from that day on, I was a guy for him. All it takes is just that one little spark, that one little moment. But you just
Right.
got to make sure that up to that point you put in the work, you show up every day, you don't get discouraged.